Hey everyone, it's Norm from Tested here. Hope you're all staying safe, and I wanted to do a little bit of a check-in this weekend with a show and tell, as well as a little bit of a technology test I'm doing and running right now. So hope you've been enjoying the videos that we've been filming at home, especially Adam's builds. He's been doing so many of them. They've been really fun. It's been really fun to watch him film himself, as well as conduct his weekly live streams. And if you haven't been following those, you can subscribe to the channel. We've been doing them every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and you can ask questions and we'll be interacting. Tested team will be in our Discord server, which is just at discord.gg/tested. Also hope you've been enjoying some of the check-ins that we've had from the members of the Tested team, showing the projects they've been working on. And since I last checked in with you guys, I've been working on some Lego sets myself. I do have a huge back catalog of Lego sets, but found some time here and there to put some together and wanted to share them with you, because these I think are pretty fun and definitely unique. I'm also running a new setup at home with, as you can see here, I have an iPhone, and I'm actually not recording directly on the camera you're watching me on. I'm actually having the camera pipe into my laptop, and what you're watching is actually an OBS Studio recording. And what I'm allowed to do with that, what I can do is not only capture from this camera, but also pipe in my iPhone camera with a little bit of picture-in-picture and doing this as a live mix. This is not being edited after the fact. This is all being done in real time. And the iPhone here is connected over Lightning cable, over USB. It's running an app called OBS Camera. And as you can see, as I'm waving my hand in front of the camera here, the latency is pretty good. Just a little bit, slight delay, but it's good enough that you can see what's going on. And then it also lets me give you a close-up view as to what I'm showing here. So what I have here is, it's a koi fish and it's a Lego set. Yeah, this is Lego, even though it's actually plastic pieces on top of Technic pieces. It's a part of what Lego launched as an Indiegogo campaign. They did this pilot program back in 2018 called Lego Forma. And what came out of it was this one test set. It was about $45, sold it in the US and the UK only. And they wanted to see what it would be like to, whether there would be an appetite for basically a mechanical automaton for older Lego builders. 12 plus is what they said. So this isn't the kind of set that you buy pieces, assemble, and then disassemble. You put it together once and it is a display piece. And because it is automaton, it animates. So I'll show you the animation, but they did create one unique piece for here. So you can see in the insert here is that, yeah, it's Technic. And it has this skin here, and the skin is attached with these pegs. And so this peg is a new piece. They created a new injection molded part that then allows basically soft or pliable pieces to be snapped in, because it's a little bit of a ring here that holds it in place. And then you can plug it into your standard Technic slot, and it snaps right in, and boom. And so there are about 30 of those that then pin the skin of a koi fish into a skeleton that animates, and it works like so. It's a really lovely animation. So you see, basically it's your standard, automaton with a cam, with some reciprocating motion. Instead of going up and down like that, it's moving sideways. So that's why there are these three poles here. And if you look down here, as I turn, it's moving not just up and down, but because it's two parallel bars, you get this nice wave of a motion. And because this is just plastic, it's soft plastic, it's pliable, if I turn it, you also get this kind of secondary animation that Adam likes to talk about and that animators talk about, with just the movement of the tail and the fins as they go back and forth. It's really, really lovely. Now, this was launched in 2018. They shipped it last year, and about 6,000 of these sets were made. Now, unfortunately, they announced back in December that they're not going to be continuing this project. They got the feedback. It was really useful. They might incorporate the ideas of this in something in the future, but Lego Forma as a category of set will not continue. There are a bunch of these you can find in secondary markets on eBay. That's where I got mine. And if you do get one, what Lego also did was release designs for these skins themselves. So there's these PDFs, so you can trace them, and you can essentially cut out with a laser cutter or something like a vinyl cutter these skins that then let you replace the fins. And you can see that this is supposed to be like a shark head, and that goes like it would replace then this koi head, and you can design your own and paint your own. So for those that were able to get the Forma set, there's a little bit of customization there. But I really love the animation. I love the koi fish design, love these little whiskers here, and really pleased with the build. The other Lego set that I worked on, that I assembled recently, is an MOC, and this came from a builder who designs basically Star Trek starships, something I'm a big fan of, but there are no official Lego starships under the Star Trek license. And so Paul Weaver has an Etsy store where he's created some wonderful designs and plans that you can purchase for $4 each. And he sent me this kit of the USS Reliant, which I am a big fan of. You, of course, recognize it from The Wrath of Khan. It's a Miranda-class starship, and it's one of my favorite designs. It's so 80s. It has, you know, the nacelles go down as opposed to up. They're the most pontoon-like nacelles of any starship, and it also has this crossbar, which I love. It's just a unique silhouette while still retaining that the saucer that you see in, you know, the Constitution class and the Galaxy class and all the traditional Star Trek ships. And really fun build, really fun instructions, and you can see up close here. It does, you know, use some unconventional Lego assembly that I don't think would be sanctioned by Lego Group. And so some of the pieces are a little bit flimsier than I would hope, but they can definitely be reinforced, and it fits nicely on a stand here. And that's a wonderful little ship. So hopefully this setup worked where you can not only see me talking about this, but also get close-up details. One of the nice things about using a smartphone as opposed to, you know, a webcam or DSLR, as this close-up cam is the small sensor, the relatively small sensor, means that you can have some really nice minimum focus distance. So I can bring this ship and these pieces really close to the camera. I can even switch between different lenses here. It is a little bit of a pricey app, but you're paying $15 to not have to essentially buy another camera, a webcam, and spend $100 on something and use something you already have. And because it all ties over USB into OBS, you could even do this with some live streaming. So hope this test worked out. I might be using a similar setup like this in the future for some projects and for demos while we're filming at home. Again, hope you all are doing all right. Share with us the projects that you're working on. We'd love to hear what you've been working on at home while we've all been under lockdowns. And stay tuned for more check-ins and more projects, especially these builds that Adam's filming himself. They're just so fun to watch. Again, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.